Let me show you what's inside. Ever seen this laptop in Domestika courses? No one actually works on that. It's a fake computer. It's just a plastic toy. If you ever wondered how Domestika works, how they create their courses, who can teach there and how they pay the teachers, how many people are involved, and just generally how long it takes and what it takes to create and produce a Domestika course, well, in this video, I'll show you exactly that. Hi and welcome, David here from Sketch Like an Architect. Over the last 6 or 7 months, I was documenting the whole course creation journey, both the good and the bad. And in this video, I'll let you peek behind the curtain through the lens of my first ever teaching experience at Domestika, while giving credit to as many people as I can. Let's go!
It's Monday, 6:35 a.m. First day of shooting.
Alright, but before we jump right into action, let me rewind and step back a little bit. Now, if you've never heard of Domestika before, it's like a behemoth of a course creation factory. It's the fastest growing online course platform and marketplace for creatives, with millions of fans worldwide publishing hundreds of courses every year. But there's something that makes it quite special and different from most other similar platforms. Domestika very carefully curates the content as well as the teacher roster. Teachers can be only invited to the platform, and teams at Domestika create and produce their courses themselves, in-house in 4 different studios across the world, ensuring the highest content as well as production quality possible. Now in my case, the invitation, the first point of contact with an acquisition manager, happened way back in mid-November 2021. That's when you, as the teacher, discuss the details of your contract, as well as the teacher's payment, the advance fee. More on that later. And then you discuss the topic of your course with another person, a content curator. After that, you'll get introduced to your production manager, and later on also to your filmmaker and assistant filmmaker. So for a solo creator like me, who's used to do everything by himself, from scripting, lighting, recording, shooting B-roll, editing, publishing, marketing, it's kind of a big deal to have all these specialized professionals to do that basically for you. Domestika invests a lot of effort and money into their teachers even before they start producing their course. So these first few months are spent on coming up with the topic, final structure of the course content, bullet points or script for the talking, final project, fine-tuning everything, and also preparing all the extra and additional material that students can download in the course. In my case, it's a lot of illustrations, diagrams, printable worksheets for practicing, as well as my full library of hand-sketched Photoshop brushes that we use in the final project. People at Domestika also create 2 custom filming sets for you. One that you can see in the trailer and one more for most course lessons. When all of this is prepared, there comes the best and most exciting part, the filming week in one of the studios. Because I'm based in Prague, Czech Republic, the closest studio to me was in Madrid, Spain. Yes, if you're wondering, Domestika covers the airfare and other travel expenses for teachers, as well as the hotel and partly even the food. The shooting set is pretty much like a small movie production. The studio set includes multiple cameras, usually 3 to 4. The overhead camera is shooting actually in 6K resolution, so they can crop the footage as they need in editing. There's professional lighting, sound, and the whole production team, which includes production manager, filmmaker, and assistant filmmaker. Of course, there's a lot more people coming in and out, but these 3 are all there with you during the whole shoot. Now, as you can imagine, some of the things on the shooting set look quite different compared to how they appear on the final videos. The fake laptop that you see in a lot of courses is just one of them. My course is called Architectural Drawing from Paper to Photoshop. So the first half of the course is focused on analog hand drawing techniques and putting your ideas on paper, while the other half is all about going digital and taking those hand-drawn sketches to another level by post-processing them in Photoshop and creating your own visual style. And that's the part that in the course looks like I'm working on in the main studio, but actually it's recorded in the screencast room. This might be different for different teachers, but in my case, during the filming week, we spent like the first 3 days shooting in the main studio, both the course lessons as well as the trailer. There was also a photo shoot, And in another room, similar to that, we shot extra material for social media. And then the last 2.5 days I actually spent in the screencast room recording the whole digital part. Now, when the whole filming week is over and you as a teacher are done submitting all the additional and extra material for students to download, now you get paid. Usually within a month from the production phase being over, you get paid the advance fee that you agreed on in the beginning in the contract. Of course, I'm not allowed to discuss the exact amount, but there are 2 more types of payments that teachers can be eligible for. Once the course is published and students start enrolling in, the teachers are basically earning back the advance fee. And once the course earnings reaches the amount of the advance, teachers start to get paid royalties from any new enrollments. That's one type. The other type of payment is affiliate payouts. That means that I, as a Domestika affiliate partner, can recommend other people's courses, and when someone purchased that course through my special unique affiliate link, I get a small percentage of the sale without any extra cost to the students. It's basically rewarding me for recommending Domestika courses and bringing new people to the platform. To try this in action, you can check out the selection of most popular Domestika courses related to architecture and drawing via the link in the description. The whole experience was beyond exciting to me, and I would lie if I say that I was not flattered to be invited to teach at Domestika in the first place. And then again, I learned so much as a solo creator from the whole production week in Madrid. To sum it up, the good and the bad, let's start with the bad. The worst part, this is gonna sound silly, but at the beginning, you as a teacher are asked to submit reference photo for the set. So the building team, the builders team, can take inspiration from it to build 2 custom filming sets for you. But there's also one more thing that you need to submit, and that's your wardrobe. 2 different outfits to be specific. And man, after 2 years of the pandemic, not going out much, if at all, I didn't really have anything to wear, anything solid. And I hate shopping for clothes. Yeah, it sounds silly, but that was literally the worst part for me. Now, the best part. Obviously, the best part was the whole shooting week in Madrid and the whole traveling experience and the people that I got to work with. I was surprised that all of them were equally excited about it as I was. They were very professional, very committed to the process, and working hard to really make the best course possible while trying to make me look good. So it's a fantastic experience that I'm very grateful for. And now that you know pretty much everything there is about the process, check out the final result. If you haven't yet, watch the trailer, and of course, if you're interested, learn more about the course via the link in the cards or in the description. I'll see you in the course or in another video. Cheers! By the way, funny story with my mom, right? I was talking to her on the phone and telling her about this trip to Madrid to film the course, and at one point she was like, okay, so how long is the course gonna be? And I was like, I think it should be like 2 to 3 hours. And then she goes like, so what you gonna be doing there the whole week? So basically this whole video is here mainly for my mom to show and explain and kind of justify what took us so long. I hope it makes sense.